Hey y'all, it's your girl Suzette with Crafting with Susie, coming to you today with part 2 of my Mandie's Mind Blowing May event 2023. But before I get into all of that, if you are new to my channel and you like what you see, please hit the like button. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so you get notified of when I do my next upload here on YouTube. I also put notification information on my Instagram page. And if you've been back to see me several times, thank you so much for your support. I love reading your words of encouragement. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty guys, so let's get right into it. I'm gonna show you guys what I have been using for my Mandie'S diamond painting. I am working on I Miss You. And just in case you haven't seen it, I'll put a picture in the video for you. I don't even know where to start. But I am using my Cess Plus de la Tour's diamond painting pen. She has an Etsy shop. And then I got these placements. I don't know. Individual placer. This is a 4-placer. I got this off of Etsy also. I thought they were everlasting tips. They're not. They work. They're fine. I tell you what, they work better than the ones that I previously bought on Amazon. But this is not everlasting tips. But I will leave a link for these also. And I use the tweezers. This is when Diamond Art Club was doing the pink tweezers. They don't do them anymore, but I have several of these when they were doing the ombre tweezers. I use these for my AB drills. I just don't like to fuss around using the individual placer, so I just use tweezers. This is like a, what is this called? I know they call them box cutter, but it's not really a box cutter, but I guess it is. But I use this to cut the plastic. If you're using something like this, just don't press down. If you just glide it over top of the plastic, it'll cut. So I don't ever press down so I'm not cutting the canvas. I use that. I just have the regular tray. I also have this tray here that I use. And did I say Harbor Freight? Just in case I didn't, these are Harbor Freight storage containers. And these are new. I just got these yesterday. They're from Temu. And they are diamond painting trays. So, as I hope you guys can see, because I can't see what I'm doing. But I put the stickers in here. They're 6 in each. I have 2. I just bought 2. There's no lids that go on top. And the big purple holder is also a tray. And here is where you can let the drills out on this end. I probably won't be using the big purple tray. And then for this one, here's the opening here to let the drills out. Ooh, ew. So I bought these just to test them out, just to see if I would like them. I hope you guys can see, gosh. I really hope you guys can see. But I just bought it to see how they would work. They're about $3 each, I think. About $3 each. And they're working just fine. That's the honest truth. Sometimes I will say, like, some of them are too full. Like this one is too full. This one has too many in there. That's my bad. but that's how they line up. And what was I going to say? Sometimes I take these out of the purple tray. Sometimes I don't. So sometimes I'll just diamond paint with it like this, or sometimes I'll just take the tray out and I'll diamond paint. It all depends. Like if I only need a few, I'll leave it in there. If I need quite a bit, I'll take it out. So it's been working so far. I even thought last night, should I get 2 more? But I like it so far. That's just me using it for one day. So that's that on that. And I think that's it. Oh, and I finally bought one of these. This is to break up the drills that are stuck together. Remember I was just using the pill bottle with the quarter in it? I got this off Temu too because it was like 98 cents. Literally, I'm not even joking when I say this was like 89 or 98 cents. And on Amazon, they want a few dollars for it. With these trays though, the purple ones from Temu, they come with the foldable spoon. And you know what? We get forks like this. I'm sorry, this is kind of off topic. But I buy this faux soup, the instant faux soup. It's like ramen noodles, but it's better. But they come with these foldable forks just like this. So it comes with these foldable spoons. And it comes with these little brushes. So that's what comes with it. I took pictures. I put it on my Instagram. I think I put it in a Facebook group. I think so. And I'm just using old Diamond Art Club wax. Nothing crazy about the wax. I'm not using any kind of putty or anything, any scented wax. I like the Diamond Art Club wax. It does what it's supposed to do, I guess. And the only other thing I did was number 5200. I changed this to an AB. So this is all that it was. So I just went ahead and dumped the color in this bag, and I'm switching it out for an Aurora Borealis drill. Okay, I think that's all the house cleaning. I believe that's it. So now I can go ahead and get started. Whew. Okay, so first things first, second things first. So I have to first say thank you to everyone who is participating in the Mandie Manzano event. I am so super excited. Yes, it's a big deal because this is my first event and I literally cannot believe that on the Facebook page, I wrote it down, it's 81 Facebook members, and then for the actual registration form, there is 53 registrations forms that have been completed. So I'm very, you know what? I keep saying how surprised I am, but I know that a lot of it is people supporting me, but because people are also Mandie Manzano fans. And I've had a few comments where people would say, you know, they have Mandie Manzano diamond paintings, but they haven't done one yet. And that was me. That was me. Like I shared, I think it was last week, I shared that I have 18 Mandie Manzano diamond paintings, and literally I have never done one. This is my first one. I'm almost positive this is my first one. And I just want to thank everybody. Everyone in the Facebook group, they are so it's really nice. People post their images, people chit chat. I try to put up a question of the day. You know, today's question. Today is the 3rd of May. So these numbers I'm giving you are as of the 3rd of May. My question of the day today was storage containers or bags. Which one? So you guys know, if you've been following me for a while, You know that, was it the beginning of this year? No, it was the beginning of last year. I had the visitor, you know. And so I was like locked up in my room, and I tried, yeah, because I was doing Lost in Alice Land. That was the diamond painting I was doing from Mary's Diamonds. And I tried to work out of bags, and I'm telling you, that was the most stressful thing. I could not do it. It was awful. It was literally awful. So no bags for me anymore. Period. So what else is going on? I'm gonna talk about the event just real quick, and then I'll switch from that. I do still get questions. Yes, it needs to be a new start. Yes, you want to post a picture of your new start. You can email it to me. You could put it on the Facebook group. You could put it on the hashtag on Instagram. All that information will be in the description box. But yes, though, that's basically it. And anybody can participate. It doesn't even matter. As far as those rules are concerned, that plus the registration form is what's necessary to be in for the drawing. But if you're like halfway through a painting and you just want to join the event just so you know you can finish it and participate in the event, that's fine. It just won't be a part of the prizes. And some people understand that and they're fine with that. So that's good. Yes, I would like to see progress pictures. You know, it shouldn't just be one photo that's shown and then that's it of your start and then no progress. But yes. So I'm not so strict on the rules. I'm not sure about other diamond painting events, but I personally am not so strict on the rules because this is my first one. So it's like I'm learning as I go. But I'm happy with the way it's going. Oh, and then just really quick, because I've had to message some people, when you go to join the Facebook group, because it is private, make sure you answer the questions and then accept the rules. I know I had someone tell me when I messaged them that they had to go back out and do it again. And then it looks like the rules were accepted. I've only had a handful of people that I've had to message, but just make sure that you answer the 3 questions. I think it was something like, how long have you been diamond painting? Who's your favorite artist? Not Mandie'S, and choose between round or squares. It's something like that. And then you answer those questions and then you accept the rules. And the rules are basically the the rules that Facebook give you. And then you're in the group. So that's that on that. I think that's it. Alrighty, so on to bigger and better things. I watched a show on Netflix called The Diplomat. Yes. My mom suggested it to me. It's really good. Yes, it's about government situations. They are are they in England? Are they in the UK? They somewhere. They're somewhere. And they have an ambassador who they actually want to become the new vice president. But her husband, you know how it is. Everybody loves the husband. You know, women, we're seen, like when we're strong women, we're seen as being rough. You know, we're not wearing makeup and having our hair all, you know, prim and, you know, wearing dresses and heels and things like that. You know, people look at us or will look at women and take a second look, like, what's wrong with her? When she's in a position of power, but men can just be whatever, and they're like, oh, he's working hard. Really? So, anywho, of course, everyone loves her husband. But I think he must have ran into some issues. And so they've been calling on his wife. I mean, she knows what she's doing. She's an ambassador. She knows exactly what she's doing. It's not that. They want a female, of course, to replace the vice president who's been causing, I guess, a little bit of an uproar. I like the show because it does show women in power. There's 3. It's the one woman who works side by side with the president, the ambassador, and then the head of the CIA is a woman, and is diversity. The woman who works side by side with the president, she's African American, and the woman who's head of the CIA, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, she's Asian. I'm not sure what descent, but she's Asian, and it's good. Like, it's really good. So I kind of was like upset the way it ended, but that means it's going to be a season 2. Yeah, hot mess. And like, she wants the person who is the ambassador, she wants to divorce her husband. Not, how can I say this? He constantly lies to her. And like, sometimes people will go to him before they go to her, and they're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be coming to her. And like, sometimes it depends on the day of the week. If he answers these very high government questions, like, he should not be answering them. It should be her. I mean, this is like war stuff. So they were telling her, you can't divorce him. You're going to be the next vice president. You know, you can't be going through a divorce. And she's like, listen. So it's good. It's good. That is my suggestion for you guys. I binge watched the whole thing. It's really, really, really good. Oh no! See? Oh, I guess. Okay, I guess. That's what I was going to say. That isn't sticky enough. It's fine. So that, and then I just finished up a book. I think I told you guys hold on, let me look at it real quick, fast. I told you guys about the one book I read about the true crime, which I thought was pretty good. Hold on, what is it? What is it? You know what I don't like about Libby? Like, I need to get to what I need quickly. Oh, Murder Interrupted by James Patterson. It's the two true crime stories in one book. I liked that one. I don't know. Did I tell you guys? It was one story I hadn't heard of before about oh my gosh. It was a husband and a wife, and the husband had like a whole nother life from his wife. It was a hot mess. He was a mess. And he was paying these people who could barely read all this money. Like, they were like, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars, paying these people to kind of like, and just text messaging. I mean, there was so much evidence, it was ridiculous. But anywho, that, and then it was the story about, you know, of course, Gypsy, where her mother had the, what is it? Y'all tell me what it is. Where her mom was diagnosed. Well, I don't think Stockhausen. I'm saying that wrong. Munchausen. Child, help me. Munchausen. So that one I was saying I was very surprised about because they were saying like her mom was like 300 pounds or something like that. Like she was a big lady, and how she would not feed Gypsy. She had Gypsy basically on a baby food diet. Like no real food. That story was sad. That story was sad. It really, really was. And they were saying how she ended up getting caught as she finally went to a doctor, and it was something about her legs, and the doctor had her stand up, and she stood up. Like he helped her out of the wheelchair, but she still stood up. And he was like, she shouldn't have had any kind of muscle mass in her legs to even be able to stand and then turn around. She did it slowly, but she did it. And that was how they found out something wasn't right. They didn't know what it was, but they knew something wasn't right. So if you're interested in that book, you should probably still read it, because I felt like I got new information that I didn't know about that story. I know they've had so many documentaries about that story on like Hulu and Netflix and all of that. Her voice was so creepy. Anywho. So I just finished reading One of Us is Lying. That was pretty good. That's more of a young adult book, but I like the after school special stuff. I do. I always have. If y'all old enough, y'all know what I mean when I say after school specials. But it's One of Us is Lying, and that book, it has a surprise ending. I won't tell you what it was, but if you all have ever seen Pretty Little Liars, it's kind of like that, and finding out who A is. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. And finding out who A is. And it was kind of a shocker. Honestly, I kind of thought it was going, just for a moment as I was reading it, I was thinking, oh, what if it was this? This is the person and this is what happened. And just for a second, I thought that. And at the end of the book, that's what it was. I didn't like linger on it like, oh, this is obvious, because it wasn't. But when they said it, I was like, oh, I thought that's what happened. But it's about this group of kids that were in detention because they had cell phones out in class. And it was the same teacher. It was 4 students who really did not interact with one another. And one of the kids in the detention ended up dying. He ended up dying, and basically the whole investigation were around the kids that were in the detention with him. It wasn't on anyone else but the kids that were in detention. And the young man who died, he had actually run like a blog with school gossip and things like that, but it was stuff that people did not know. So that was good. They had us kind of a surprise ending to it. And right now I'm reading, what am I reading? I just started it today. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So I'm reading this now. This is another young adult one. So after I get done with this one, I think I'm going to start reading the Will Trent books. I think I'm going to start reading the Will Trent Will Trent series. If you have not seen the show on Hulu, it is amazing. I love it. I love it. It's such a good show. So I'm gonna start reading those after this. Y'all, audiobooks are the way to go when you're diamond painting, period. And I do have a featured tab on the Facebook group. If you want to leave me any suggestions, please do. I think I just asked this week about it, but please do. You can leave me suggestions there. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about today, oh my gosh, is the Met Gala. Did you guys see the pictures? Did you guys see the did you guys see the images? I don't know, bruh. I don't know. This one was weird. Let me see what the theme was. I don't know. This one was weird. Oh, was it Karl Lagerfeld? So I wrote down some of these people. First of all, I just want to say this real quick. I thought Kerry Washington looked really good, but she didn't, I don't know. She didn't really get any kind of like, I don't know, real showing of what she wore. I was kind of surprised because I felt like she was one of the ones who like actually looked good. There are some I thought looked really good. There were some people I thought, what in the world is going on? And then there were some people that they said were fabulous. I did not think so, but I mean, I'm not a fashionista. So I'm just going to tell you guys what my thoughts were. I don't know if you all saw these online or not. So I guess I will start with, okay, fine, whatever. So some of the ones I liked was Giselle, but that's a given. She knows what to do. She's a model. She understands the assignment, so she's good. I thought she looked really nice in her dress. I actually thought Kim Kardashian looked good in hers. It looked like she had on her Skims, and then they said the rest of it was just pearls, but she always looks good. So I liked what she had on. I mean, you had to really, 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 really look to see what was underneath the pearls. I did think that Kylie, my daughter told me she didn't like hers, but I liked it. I really did. She was wearing what would have been considered the red carpet dress, but I thought it was pretty. I liked it. I thought she looked really nice. I thought it fit her really nice. I did not like what Kendall had on. I don't know what was going on with that. I did not like it. Who is this? Quinta Brunson. She's the one who does the new TV show about the school. Y'all know I don't know. But her hair was just everything. Because with the Met Gala, it's supposed to be more artistic than anything. It's art. Your hair, your outfit is supposed to be a work of art. It's not supposed to just be like a regular red carpet. I personally I thought Lizzo looked good. Her face and all that looked good. I did not like her dress. I did not like her dress. I don't know. It just, to me, it wasn't her. It was not her. Who else did I think looked really good? Oh, what is her name? Gwendolyn Christie. She's the woman who was in Wednesday. She was the boarding school teacher. She looked absolutely stunning. I mean, stunning. Her hair, her dress, her shoes. She looked beautiful, but she wasn't even on the top of the list. I don't understand. She looked absolutely gorgeous. And then they said Nicole Kidman. I'm like, she got on that pretty dress with them black shoes. Knowing those shoes probably cost a year's of my pay, but I'm just saying, no, they weren't cute. I don't know, no. Who else do I have down? I thought Rita Ora and her husband looked good. It's just the fact that only thing I didn't like was the back of her dress. Rita Ora's dress was sheer, so you could see everything. You could see her rear and everything. And I just thought, okay, Sierra did this already. So I it was fine. She looked beautiful. He looked good, but it was just like it's already been done. Let it go. Who else? I'm sorry, y'all, that I'm not diamond painting the way I'm supposed to, because I'm talking. Did I say Haley Berry? Bruh, Haley Bailey. Haley Bailey. She's the one who is going to be playing in The Little Mermaid at the end of the month. The movie comes out from Disney. She looked so angelic. She looked awesome. Her dress, her hair, she looked so pretty. Really, really nice. I did not think Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, bruh, I didn't know what was going on. No, absolutely not. No. I'm just saying no to the whole thing. No. And Billie Eilish, she was fine. She has the prettiest eyes. But that brother, literally that coat he had on reminded me of back in the day. You know how you had the flashers and you'd be walking down the street and they open up their jacket thing on. What are you wearing? That one, and it was like a burgundy brown color. It wasn't even black. No. She was fine. That brother, go back. Go back and do it again. Y'all, these are my opinions. These are my opinions. Who else did I think looked pretty? Let me see. James Corden, his wife. There was a picture of him and his wife. She looked stunning in her dress. She really, really looked good. She should have been taking pictures by herself. I mean, he's fine, but still. She should have been taking pictures by herself. She looks really good. And who else did I thought? Child, that Ice Spice. Ice Spice is that rapper that Northwest keeps saying she just loves so much. Inappropriate, but whatever. She looked like she had on an Adidas dress. Come on now. She literally looked like she was wearing an Adidas dress. No. Lines and all. No. No. So that was a no for me. I think those are the ones that I really liked. What's her name? Is it Michaela Cole? She's a British actress. She does some things on Netflix. She has a series on Netflix. I thought she looked really pretty in her dress. And I also thought her braids were appropriate. They looked good, clean. They looked really, really nice. So we're going to talk about the hot mess stuff. Well, first of all, Olivia Wilde and Margaret Zhang literally wore the same dress, just two different colors. And I had to really, really look because they were saying we don't know who wore it better. But doesn't everyone talk? I literally don't know how they ended up wearing the same dress. Olivia Wilde's dress was white. Margaret Zhang's dress was black. Same style, but Margaret Zhang's dress had a beautiful train. And it had stitching all around the base of the dress that flowed down to the floor. Rita Ora's was not. It was just white, and then that was it. So I'm going to say I felt like Margaret Zhang, even though they're showing all these pictures of Olivia Wilde, we're going to leave that part alone. I think Margaret Zhang wore the dress better. She is an editor at Vogue, I believe. She's an editor at Vogue. I don't know how they wore the same dress. I don't even know how that happens. Like, it's that, I thought that was weird. Okay, so we just gonna go down my list. Well, let me say this. I thought for the best dressed men, best dressed men, I felt it was A$AP Rocky and Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny probably would be the top. Bad Bunny is a DJ. But Bad Bunny to me should have, I would say he was the top. And then A$AP Rocky was a very close second. A$AP Rocky's jeans he had on, you could tell they stitched all that on. You could tell they stitched it all on. What's messed up is that they're actually saying he was dressed better than Rihanna. I don't know. Rihanna's my girl. I'm not about to say nothing bad about her. So I will say they were, for those two, what I saw, Puff Daddy, that's Sean Combs. You know, his was good too. His was good. And there was someone else that was a male who was wearing Karl Lagerfeld, and he was dressed in all black, that I thought was good too. But A$AP Rocky and Bad Bunny for me were at the top. Some of the ones that I was like, what is going on? Doja Cat. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. And she had the cat face. They actually, put the cat face on her. Then the one dude who was dressed as a cat, is his name Jared? The one that they say allegedly has that cult. Sorry. I did not say that. That's all alleged. I don't know if that meant has a cult or not. I have to take a drink. That's what they say. I didn't say anything. And then, I said Lizzo. I just did not like what they had her in. I'm like, that don't even look like her. But she did get to play the flute with some kind of legendary flutist. I thought that was pretty cool. Janelle Monáe. I didn't know what was going on with that either. Honey, she looked better at the after party just walking around in that bikini. But no, that dress with all those hoops, I didn't know what was going on. Pedro Pascal wearing them shorts. Isn't Pedro Pascal, didn't he play the Mandalorian? Isn't he the Mandalorian? I'm sorry. He had them shorts on. They had his hair slicked all which kind of way. No. Who else was on my list? Cardi B was on my list, not because her dress made sense. Like I said, it's supposed to be art. That hair, absolutely not. And I don't know who did that. That is not okay. She should have had either like a short, straight bob or maybe pin curls. I can see her with the pin curls, you know, from back in the day. The hair color didn't even need to change, but that hair was not cute at all. I literally am being so judgmental, knowing I can't do none of this stuff, but. And last but not least, child, let us all take a moment of silence, please. I want somebody to grab Lil Nas X. These are just the facts. Child, I was like, literally, what is going on? Who let him out the house? He was basically butt naked. I'm sorry. I told my daughter, like, what is he representing? Is he a diamond ring? What is going on? And like, how long did it take to get that stuff off of him? But I'll tell you one thing, you gotta have a really nice body to be able to pull that off. Period. Like, they got when I tell you they got every nook and cranny, they got every nook and cranny covered in silver. And then like his face and stuff, and I was just like worried, like will he break out? Like, what is that? Y'all have to Google it. A lot of times I tell y'all not to Google, but y'all can Google that. Yeah, he literally had on boots and panties. Period. That was what he was wearing. That is what he was wearing. And I want somebody to grab a hold of him. The end. Me and my daughter were talking about it. We was cracking up. So those were my reviews for the Met Gala. Y'all have to tell me what you guys thought. Who you guys thought were the best and worst dressed. I'm not gonna say Lil Nas was the worst dressed. I'm not gonna say that because I think it took a lot of thought to put him in what he was in. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say, and I don't think I talked about this person, but I'm probably, well, you know what? Who would I say that I thought was like the worst dress? You know what? Her name is Ariana DeBois. She had on this lime green dress. It almost looked like a hoodie dress. And you unzip the hoodie and it just was on her shoulder. I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like the color on her. It seemed thrown together. It wasn't, to me, like stylish. I would say she was the worst. Oh, and I didn't say anything about Rihanna. I can't say anything bad about her. But you know, they were saying that she was not even worth the wait. And I just don't agree with that. I thought her dress was beautiful. Yeah, you know what? The dress was simple. It was. It had a long train. She needed to be careful on those heels, but the dress was actually simple. The coat, the jacket portion, that was the artistic part of the dress because all those flowers are handmade. I thought it was beautiful, but I guess people didn't like it. I liked it, but that isn't saying much because I like Rihanna, so either I wouldn't mention it at all or I would say I liked it. If you wanted to, just don't say anything at all or say you like it. I liked it. guys, so I'm gonna get off of here for now. Please post your photos on Instagram, on our Facebook group. I would love to see. There are people who getting stuff done, like they are not messing around. And I'm thinking, dang, I'm home all day and I haven't even gotten that far. People are like working. So please leave me your pictures. If you stay to the end of this video, if you can please leave me a diamond emoji for my girl Rihanna, I would appreciate it. Thank you all so very much for watching. I will put all the links in the description box below so you can click on them and get the information that you need. You still can join the diamond painting event. You can still join the Facebook group. And I will talk to you guys later. You all remember to stay beautiful and to stay blessed. Bye.